Welcome back. So this is the final episode of Behind the Songs for Road Trip. Thanks for checking these out if you have so far. Yeah, we've been breaking down all the songs off of our new album, and this is the last one because it's the last song on the album. It's called Waves. Really kind of a special song to me personally, but also just kind of really cool thing that we decided to try out as a band for this song.
The song is another one that started pretty early on in the writing of things, before Colton joined the band. I remember I met with Michael, this is like right after we finished recording Are We Still the Same? We were trying to come up with new ideas, and I really wanted to do some like tapping over chords thing, or like doing two-handed on the fretboard. And I wanted it to be clean and kind of like just a nice sound. I was inspired by Sammy Bowler, guitar player on the scene on Instagram, and I was like, this is really cool. I'm gonna make that into a song. We're gonna like play this as a song. The intro and the first bit of that other part there is kind of how it started.
It was cool. Like I always want to highlight Taylor's guitar ability in our songs.
Because me too, because I love playing guitar.
There's a lot of times where I feel like Taylor's our like secret weapon. Like
thanks. I'm like the Hulk.
He's literally always our secret weapon, especially when I'm playing live and whatnot. I'm like, I don't want people to see me. You know, I want to hide over here. Spotlight, just
put Taylor in the middle, so no one
on
sees
Taylor,
me.
whatnot, and just even though I play off of him more than anybody else, I think for Waves here, instrumentally, we definitely shine on a whole new level.
This was pretty early on. Like this was one of the earlier ones. I don't know if it predates Start Again or not, but this was pretty early. The thing that I remember feeling is like, okay, Colton has joined the band. We're working on harder songs like Middle Finger, Ringtone, Break of Dawn, like some of our older material to get ready to play live, right? And then we were even, eventually going to write some other new stuff, and we kind of had in our mind that we would be writing kind of like harder stuff like When Hearts or Love Lost, or we knew that kind of stuff was going to come out eventually too. I love that we embraced some variety though, but as we were writing this one, I remember feeling like, okay, I know that this one is way out there and way different, but I knew it was something special. And so for a little bit, I was just like, okay, let's hold on to this. Like we're on to something here. Around the summer of 2020, a really close friend of mine moved to BC, and her moving away kind of struck a chord with me, because it was like, this is someone that I spent a lot of time with and hung out with a lot, and now she's gone over to a different province. So I kind of wrote this as kind of like a goodbye and good luck on your journey kind of thing, because she was taking like a big life step, and I was kind of bummed, but also really proud of her at the same time for kind of making that change. And so the song ended up kind of using that as a basis a lot, and then took some other kind of stuff to just fill it out a little bit, and then you kind of just get lost in that vibey chorus. I really like how we can occasionally take some time and just actually let things be quiet and soft. You wouldn't expect it from like, Down Needs a Hero, Break of Dawn, right? But I think it makes those moments where we actually let things be soft just be that much more powerful.
Yeah, like wow, this is the same band. They care about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because like I wouldn't even like sing this one very loud. Like I've been singing like about this long. Right?
Yeah. Like
it was recorded, like stuff was super quiet, right? But it was cool watching it come together in the studio, because Jesse was so stoked at the drum sound, right? And
he pushed me to do the solo more, like just to own it more. I was trying to do this like real, like gentle, like la 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 solo, and he's like, you might as well just like do it, just kick it in and just let it go. So. Alright, let's see what happens if I just like make it loud and not be afraid of it. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
I came out with a better solo in the end. That was kind of cool.
I think he honestly got the best out of all of us with recording, especially with this one here, because I didn't really know what to expect. Probably one of the songs where it's probably going to stand the test of time, I think.
I feel.
And a couple of years to come anyway, I think we'll be looking back on this and it'll stand up with whatever else we got coming down the pipeline. So
yeah, I just know some people close to me were quite excited for this one to be finalized and come out, and were like, let me hear it and stuff. So that was always kind of a good feeling, because people would see us like rehearse it, and there was a bit of like anticipation for when it would actually be done and stuff. So that felt good. That felt really cool. Yeah, we didn't like crowd or overcomplicate or overproduce this one. I think its minimalism is its biggest strength. We, unlike like something like All We Are, where that fitted a little bit better, we didn't try to shove like 100 things into waves. We just like let it be, just as what it was. And I really feel that that was the good call for it, because it makes each of those individual parts shine so much more. Something we didn't expect when we went in to record it was something that Jesse suggested. He actually put in some sounds of waves in the last chorus.
I kind of thought that was going to happen, and it fits in pretty well.
Yeah. I didn't see it coming, but as soon as he played it back to us like that, I was like, oh, that works. You have to be careful with some of that stuff, right? Because you don't want anything to come across as like cheesy or overproduced or anything, but it was so tastefully just like...
It was just enough.
It elevated what was already there. It didn't detract from anything. So
just gave some context. Like,
yeah.
I am at the waves. These are the waves.
Yeah. This is that Pacific shoreline. When my wife and I went to Kelowna this past summer, I was really dead set on trying to get some videos of the scenery so that we could post like a little lyric video on our YouTube
and
page.
It is posted. It's a very nice video.
It's there. I wanted to like get some of those winding roads and kind of get some of those visuals filmed, and so we filmed that on the car ride in. Now, unfortunately, I got to Kelowna and then I got COVID, so I actually had to isolate while we were in Kelowna, and my wife went and filmed the stuff on the shore for me. So I'm very appreciative of that, because she was able to basically like film my idea for me when I couldn't.
Thank you, homie!
Yeah, so huge thanks to Kailee for that, because otherwise it wouldn't exist. We had limited time in Kelowna to begin with this past summer, and I spent all of it having COVID. So that was just a real fucking win right there. So we're also able to elevate that and turn that into a lyric video. I feel like the lyric video represents the song really well as well. I'm gonna put that in the link in the description of this video. So please check that out too. If you haven't checked that out, I think the lyric video for this one is really cool.
Just a special song.
It is a special song. We played it live at our album release show, because we were playing the whole album from front to back. We'll see if there's some appropriate time where it feels good to kind of bust that one out. It definitely feels like it takes a certain kind of soft, calm energy, and you don't always get that at Cheers Pub at 10:30 at night or whatever, but no. you never know, right?
Yeah, there's a time and a place to play it.
Yeah, so it'll be working on like kind of finding those places, because this song means a lot to me, and I do think it's a great song. It just doesn't fit the mold of like the rest of the stuff that we play always. So I'm so in love with the fact that we got this one released and got this out there, though, because I think this one's real special.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for checking this out. All the videos for this series should be in a playlist. By the time that you watch this, we'll be well on our way on working on some new things, playing some gigs and stuff. So check us out on social media.
Stay connected.
Yeah, we'll be posting a lot more other stuff on our YouTube channel as well, so follow this out. But thanks for checking it out. Really stoked on our new album. It's available everywhere. It's available on CD and on Bandcamp and all the other places where you stream music. So if you haven't yet, please check it out. It's really this band's best work to date by a long shot. We're super proud of it. Super proud of
I would agree.
How it came out. Jesse Rhodes did an incredible job with Deer City Records, like recording and mixing and mastering and everything. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks for checking this series out. Follow us here for more behind the scenes content and extra stuff. And hope to catch you at a gig in the future.